Hello there, Internet! Troy to the Max Extreme here.
And Ghost Hunter Dave over here.
Together we form IMPERIUS REX.
That's right. And we're doing an impromptu episode this week.
Yes.
Or maybe it'll be next week. Or last week, depending on when this actually airs.
What year? Kyle Reese. Terminator 2.
Oh, love a good Michael Bean pull. The old Michael Bean pull.
The old bean pull.
Oh, God. He'll always be Hicks to me.
Well, agree to disagree.
Yep.
But today's going to be
What are we talking about?
I don't know. Today's going to be a quick one.
Yep.
The big one came out, Batman 50.
A lot of lead up. A lot of fanfare to this one.
Mm-hmm.
Is it worth the wait?
Question mark, maybe? You find out on this episode of IMPERIUS REX.
Yes.
You already heard.
This is kind of a half-assed production of our show this week. Give you a break from the Ghost Hunter Dave videos I've been splurting out all over the web.
You've been bean pulling.
Hashtag bean pull. Is it pull or poll?
I don't know.
Up to you. You decide. We'll see what hashtag trends.
Yeah.
But yeah, we figured we're still reading up on Invincible, nearing the finish line of that, so we thought we'd throw in this little quick one. And by the way, we're rambling. It could be one of the longest ones ever with very little content.
We thought we got 5 minutes, and then we're going to go for an hour and minutes.
Yep. So anyway, this is a big one, and we wanted to do it a little more justice, so maybe in the future we'll do a little bit more with Tom King and his Batman run, because it feels a little lackluster if we're just jumping in at the halfway point of his run and doing one issue. Right. So we're gonna get bigger. We're gonna go better with this. We just need to stop slapping our knees and get to it. So hang tight. We'll do some more of these guys. But right now, let's just talk about this hot topic issue, Batman 50.
Yes.
The royal wedding.
That's right.
Of Selina Kyle and Bruce Wayne.
Old Brucey boy.
Oh, I really wanted to track down a cheap wedding dress.
I was going to see if I can find a tuxedo t-shirt.
Oh my God.
We both failed.
I looked on Amazon for one that tried to match the look of this. Because it's a very notable design from Joelle Jones. Found one that was close, but it was like $80. And I'm like, I can't, in good conscience, pay $80 and 20 shipping. Yeah. Maybe we start a Patreon.
There we go.
Yeah, we'll do one of those.
Patreon. Support Dave's cross-dressing habit.
That's right. And then afterwards, we'll donate it to like a young high school kid on her way to prom, and we'll all be heroes.
There you go.
But for that one show.
I wore it once.
Yep.
Have at it.
Yeah, here you go, as long as you don't mind the backstory, the baggage.
The bean pull.
The bean pull.
Anyway, Batman 50.
Yes.
The culmination of 49 other issues up to this one.
Which I've heard are good.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't dived into them yet because I do want to read it all in a chunk, as is our style.
That's right. Yep.
This is the big wedding, finally going to happen, and at a slew of artists on this baby, like 30. So this issue has the lead up to their ceremony. Brucey boy trying to gather all of his people that need to be there, which
like
is
two people. Yeah.
I mean, it took him a little bit.
It is the most bare bones wedding.
I mean, compared to like other superhero weddings, this one is pretty low key. Like,
That's
you got Rhea and Sue, which has all the Marvel universe there.
Oh,
you got like
Spider-Man, Mary Jane,
and even like North Star and the guy he married.
Yeah.
There's like a huge crowd of people over there.
Not their style.
Come on, Bruce, you're a billionaire?
Yeah.
You can't pull in more flow?
By the way, we're going to spoil this.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's really only one thing to talk about in this.
Yeah.
That's the other problem with reviewing single issues. Usually not a ton happens, especially on this, which is the halfway point of a much longer story. Tom King says he's going to do 100.
Yeah.
So we're we're like catching a breather right now in the middle of it.
Yeah.
It's not action-packed by any means. It's purely just a celebratory issue marking a big event.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Like, if you weren't going along and reading Batman already, I would say...
This will not make you want to jump in and read it.
it won't. I mean, the ending might make you curious what happens after, but then again, like, this issue by itself, you're just getting it for the fanfare, probably will let you down a little bit.
Yeah. Which a lot of people may be doing because this is like selling out. As we both found out when we tried to get it in print, or maybe it was just me. Went for a run down to the comic shop Wednesday morning, like, I'll do my loop, and then I'll swing by there, grab some of that sweet Batman 50, and then sweat on home with it in a bag.
Right.
So as not to tarnish it. I walk in the door, and there's a bunch of people lined up, and I'm like, Batman 50? And the comic book owner's like, yeah, not today. And I'm like, what? He's like, all out. I'm like, you just unlocked the door. Like, I got here before you. And he's like, everyone had it in their pull list. So.
You don't order extra, bro?
Yeah. I'm not gonna sling mud here, but
they suck.
Comixology to the rescue. And I read it on my phone on my way back from the 4th while my wife drove us because I was trashed. And on that note, I don't remember a whole lot about this other than they talk about eyes a lot and who's Holly.
I know who Holly is.
Good. You fill me in here.
Holly was Selina Kyle's partner in Batman Year One. When Batman goes out with the scar on his face, they meet Catwoman and Holly there getting like kind of mugged or beaten up or whatever. Those are what they are. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I wondered if it had some ties back to Year One.
It did.
Good.
Holly is about it.
Yep.
But they do make mention of also Catwoman meeting Batman on her first appearance on like a ship or whatever. And that first appearance, he talks about like, she got away, but I'll never forget her eyes or whatever it is.
Oh boy.
Something real lame from like the 40s.
That Tom King just dug his fingernails in. He's like, yeah, I could write 40 pages around that line.
And that's just it too. It's like 45 pages, but really only 5 pages of real story.
Yeah. I mean, there's a splash page by a different artist, probably every other page or so. Which are just little breaks. Like, it's almost like little vignettes. Very, very short vignettes. That each kind of chronicle their past, a different part of their history, whilst the story is moving towards their actual wedding date.
Yeah.
Ultimately, you know, it's a lot of lead up, back and forth, kind of prepping for this very last minute wedding, which, having not read what precedes this, it seemed like they've been building up to this wedding for like 10, 15 issues.
Right.
So the fact that this opens up with them being like, hey, maybe we should get married right here tonight in like 4 hours.
Right.
Okay, see you later. So I'm like, what was the prelude to this?
I don't know.
People out there are saying, you're an idiot, it was blah, 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 because we haven't read this, but we fully admit we haven't. And that's probably why it's lost.
And fully admit we're idiots.
Yes, and that we will read it. Because we like Tom King here.
Yeah.
We like it. And we know that he plays the long game.
Right.
So we're not expecting much out of this. And there really isn't a whole lot out of it by the end.
You're right.
Should we just go into it?
Yeah, let's go into it. So, they get all dressed up. They find a judge to do it. They have their 2 witnesses, Holly and Alfred. Which the Alfred scene was actually really touching when he asked...
Yep.
When Bruce asked Alfred to be his +1.
Yeah, yes. And then Alfred, when we're done, you want to just kind of clean up the roof a little. Give it a good sweep.
It smells like shit up here.
Yeah.
Batman meets on top of like Finger Building and Catwoman up on the Kane Building maybe? And they just kind of are rethinking it. Catwoman, you can see her take off her veil. She dives off the building and then...
She just decides...
Nah.
No. There's a good reason for it, but ultimately, she's the one that decides not to do it.
And then Batman is like, where's this bitch?
Yeah.
So he's getting all fed up.
As Batman is wont to do.
Loosens his tie, dives off the building in his 3-piece suit.
And they're both dead.
Exit wounds all over the floor, just a mess all over the ground.
Yeah.
Crime Alley is just a pudding.
It's just turning into a really bad place. Somewhere you don't take your kids to.
Yeah.
But no, they both take off. And the reasoning behind Selina getting cold feet was she ultimately loves Batman and knows that Batman is built on sorrow, essentially. And by giving him happiness, becoming his wife, it'll fill that void which drives Batman. And he will be less Batman-y.
Yeah.
So she decides, like, for the good of the world, she loves Bruce. The only thing she can do is to let him continue being Batman. Yeah.
There you have it.
It's a good out, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, it's good.
I wouldn't have built up to the wedding for like 2 years, but yeah, that's it.
Yeah. And then, following that little split, the reception back in Arkham Asylum. Holly goes back because she got shoved back in the
back in the clink. What's she doing in the clink anyway?
I don't know.
Still, like, from year one?
I guess she
really
fucked up. She got on like a bullshit drug charge.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
But anyway, she wanders back into some dark alcove, and there's like just a bunch of villains hanging out there.
A slew?
A slew of villains just hanging out there.
With Bane, like, on a throne of skulls.
Yeah.
Like Vigo the Carpathian there.
And at first I went back and I flipped back a few pages. I'm like, is this a dream or is
there
this
any guards in this place?
Like, what happened? Now he's just sitting on
Prisoners in cell block C needs more skulls.
More skulls! Just open a hatch and shovel them down. But, so yeah, Bane's up there, and that was his whole plan all along, is to break the bat.
Again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Twice broken.
Right.
Yeah, and there's also, like, is Riddler there? And
Riddler's there.
Skeets?
Was Skeets there?
Skeets is
there.
I
miss Skeets!
Psycho Pirate?
Yep.
Ventriloquist, maybe?
Yep.
Yeah, I think quite a few from his run here. No Kite Man.
He was in it earlier.
I know. Oh, yeah. Yep. So, yeah, apparently there's still some master planning going on behind the scenes. I have no idea. I don't think what happened could possibly be tied to them.
I have no
idea. Bane just taking credit? It's like, it didn't work out. He's like, yes! Just how I planned it.
I did it!
Yeah. More skulls.
But, so yeah, that's what I kind of want to see how they tie that in there to make it, does it make sense?
It must.
I have no idea.
Has Tom King let us down?
Not really yet.
No.
So, this could be the first time.
Well, first time for everything. Go big on your first time here.
My podcast partner, JT3K, I told him about it, and he's like, that sounds exactly like what the Green Goblin did to Tobey Maguire. First, they attack his heart.
First, they attack his heart, and then sleep.
I'm like, holy shit, he's doing it again.
Yeah. Yeah, I've wanted to read Tom King's for a while. Like, when he jumped on after Snyder, it was before I hopped on the King train, so to speak. And his first 2 arcs, I didn't think were that interesting sounding. But then when he brought in Bane, I was like, okay, what's he doing here? And I read a couple previews, and it told about, like, Bane's backstory in the prison and everything, and it was, like, harrowing. And I'm like, okay, I do want to read this. And then Tom King became this all-star, and I'm like, oh yeah, great, okay, I'll do the whole thing. He had a good point. So yeah, I'm all for him writing this evil genius Bane. Yeah.
In Nightfall, I mean, Bane was the evil genius that you would kind of see here. Like, even though Nightfall's not super great, I don't think it holds up spectacularly.
It can hold up a bookshelf if you prop it under a missing leg.
Hold up a broken leg, maybe, too. But, like, it definitely makes Bane out to be a master planner type character, which is kind of lost on everything after that, unless...
Yeah, I mean, he was made to be kind of like Batman's equal.
Yeah.
Not only a muscle-bound brute, which is what he's often referred to as, but also, like, this brilliant tactician.
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah, let's see where it goes.
Yeah.
I think this was 50, obviously. So I think when we revisit Tom King's Batman, I think we'll do the first 50 issues.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, knock that out.
Yeah.
So something for the future. Get on that hashtag say yes to the dress. Make it happen, people. So what else you been reading?
Well,
I got one.
All right.
I picked up, you grab it for me there.
Which one?
The one.
This one?
Yeah.
There you go.
Catwoman, number 1, by Joelle Jones. And it's not bad. I grabbed it when I was at the comic shop because I was like, okay, they don't have 50. I'll grab this one because I like Joelle Jones.
Yeah.
Take it home, look closer at the cover. It says, read Batman 50 first or I'll spoil the whole thing. So it was just a double kick in the balls.
Salt in the wounds. Salt in the balls.
Yep. Oh, man.
This is like peak Joelle Jones here too in art. But like...
You wonder how long she spends on these pages because the detail is just impressive. To say the least.
Extravagant.
She's bringing her Lady Killer vibe onto this. So perfect. I hope she stays on this for a long time. And not only drawing, but writing too. And the storyline is she's left Gotham, gone overseas, I think, and is kind of starting a new life, sans Bruce. And while she's there, someone in a cat suit is committing crimes and accidentally murders somebody. So she decides she's going to go out, not so much clear her name, but get down to brass tacks, as you would.
Yeah.
And stumbles on a whole ring of copycats. Overall, not bad. You know, it's a single issue, so we don't normally buy single issues. We read them in a chunk. This one's good enough.
Yeah.
I'll probably get the trade when it comes out.
Cool.
So, that's it. There's your Batman and Catwoman news.
That's pretty much it.
That's it.
On this impromptu ep.
Yep. So yeah, let us know what you think of Batman 50, Catwoman. Is it worth the hype? I mean, I don't know. Most people are gonna say no. I feel like this is gonna get shit on.
Right.
But like it is what it is. It's not. I don't think it was supposed to be this huge thing. It was just kind of made into that, and then it had the thing spoiled by the New York Times or something like that.
Fuck the New York Times.
Bullshit. Yeah. So I mean, it's good, but I think you gotta look at it as a piece of a whole.
Yeah.
And you can't grade the series on one book.
That's right.
That's right.
So, Dave, I think this is where we sign off.
After telling them what they think of it, asking, then telling what your opinion was. No, if you did like it or genuinely didn't, I'd be anxious to hear what you thought.
Let us know down below what you did on the 4th of July. Did you blow your hands off?
Hope not.
Yeah, that'd be really hard to type if you did. That's a dumb joke. See you in the comments down below. Up until next time, I've been Short of the Max Extreme.
And I've been Ghost Hunter Dave.
Together we've been Imperius Rex. Join us next time.